Have you ever felt a stranger living inside your own skin? A subtle murmur in the quiet hours, or a swell of frustration you didn't see coming? A flash of anger that felt almost satisfying? For so long, we are taught to push this stranger down and to build a wall of goodness around it. We are told to shine, but never warned that bright light only creates the deepest shadows. This silence you hold is not peace, but a tense ceasefire, and your shadow is restless. It will not be ignored. Once, in a quiet village, there lived a carpenter named Kaelen, who to the world was a saint, calm, generous, and endlessly patient. But inside, Kaelen was an exhausted jailer with his shadow and the parts of him he deemed unacceptable. His jealousy of wealth, his anger at a broken tool, and his profound loneliness chained deep within his own mind. He believed that to be good was to be perfect, and perfection left no room for the messy, raw pieces of the soul. But the shadow has a way of finding its strength in the dark, as it is not an enemy, but a neglected child screaming for acknowledgement. On the quietest nights, when Kaelen thought he was safe, the shadow would whisper to him, showing him visions of a life of freedom from expectation. Because the internal civil war was far more exhausting than any day's work. One evening, while staring into a still pond, Kaelen did not see his own tired reflection, but saw the shadow, which spoke in a profound silence that echoed with the truth that it was not there to destroy him, but was the part of him that survives the winter. The ambition he lacked, the boundaries he never set, and the raw force of his life. While he was busy being perfect, the shadow had been keeping him alive. Because the shadow is not your demon, but your power, the fuel for your passion, and the engine of your change. To ignore it is to live as a hollow shell, but to befriend your shadow is not to become evil, it is to become complete. It is the wisdom to know that true strength is not the absence of darkness, but the ability to sit with it, to listen to its story, and to make it your ally. Step into the light, but do not fear the parts of you that only appear when the lights are low, because the greatest relationship you will ever cultivate is the one you have with the part of yourself you are most afraid of. So embrace the whole of your soul.